Good morning everyone. In this session I am going to cover overview of object oriented programming and basic concepts of Java. So object oriented programming is a programming paradigm that organizes software design around objects rather than functions. This language maximum languages that uses objects in programming. So programming language model organized around objects rather than data. The main aim of object oriented programming is to bind data and functions together and also use it to implement real world entities like inheritance, data hiding, polymorphism and data abstraction. So next, what are the features of OOPs we have? First one is a class, objects, data abstraction, encapsulation, inheritance, polymorphism, dynamic binding and message passing. In this features, data abstraction, encapsulation, inheritance, polymorphism. These four things will be called as pillars of OOPs or cornerstones of object-oriented programming concepts. So class is a user-defined data type and we can say it as collection of objects. It consists of data members and member functions which can be accessed under instance of the class. A class is like a blueprint for an object. We can take a car. Best example of class is car, and data member wheels, speed limits, mileage, and the member function is a drive. So the best example of class is a car. Next one is an object. So we can say object is an instance of a class, and also a class have more number of objects. Each object contains data members and functions to manipulate the data members. Next one is the data abstraction. So this concept is mainly used to provide the essential information and also it hide the background details or implementation. So take a best example of car driving. When a man driving the car, he only knows that how to press the accelerator and also how to apply brake. These things only will known by the man, but he does not know about the inner mechanism of an accelerator, how it was working and how it was connected with the brakes. So these things will not known by the particular man. Next one is the encapsulation. Encapsulation is the mechanism that binds the data and functions of a class into an entity. Next concept is the inheritance. Inheritance is the mechanism is used to derive the new class from the parent class. So we can derive new class that is called as a child class from an existing class that is called as the parent class. So we do not so what are the benefit of inheritance is we do not need to write all the properties and functions again and again in a child class. The main advantage of inheritance is reuse the code, and we have more number of types in an inheritance like single inheritance, multiple inheritance, multi-level, hierarchical, hybrid inheritance. In this we cannot achieve the multiple inheritance. Through the interface we can achieve the multiple inheritance because multiple inheritance have two parent classes. So the child have a confusion in which parent class the child class going to access the properties. So the multiple inheritance cannot be achieved. We can achieve by using the interface. Next one is the polymorphism. Polymorphism is the concept to take many forms. That means we have a same method with a different parameters. The real-time example of polymorphism is a person at the same time can have different characteristics. Like a man will act as a father or a husband in a home, and he will act as an employee in his organization. So the one person will behave different characteristics, will have different characteristics in different situations. So the types of polymorphism is compile time polymorphism and runtime polymorphism. The compile time polymorphism is known as the static polymorphism. So this type of polymorphism is achieved by function overloading or operator overloading. So next one is the runtime polymorphism. The another name of a runtime polymorphism is known as the dynamic method dispatch. So this can be achieved by the method overriding. So method overriding means a derived class has a definition for one of the functions of the base class. So next one is the dynamic binding. Dynamic binding means the method which was written in a program that to be invoked is determined at the time of runtime only. It is not decided at the compile time. So we can decide the method call, which method going to executed is decided only at the runtime, not in a compile time. So that is called dynamic binding. Next one is the message pausing. Message pausing is we can send and receive the information between the class with the help of object. So objects can communicate with one another by sending and receiving the information to each other. So in this message pausing involves we can specify the name of the object, name of the function, and what type of information going to send. So these are the basic concepts of OOPS. Next I will discuss the concepts of Java buzzwords. So Java, we can say the advanced features or key features of Java will be a Java buzzwords. So it be a simple, and Java is a secure and object oriented and platform independent and garbage collection, robust, scalable, multi-threading, high performance, architectural neutral, dynamics. So these are the basic advanced features that will be known as the Java buzzwords. So Java is a simple. How we can say it as a simple? Because it have the same syntax like C and C++, and also many complicated features like pointers has been removed from the Java programming language. So we can say it as a simple. And the next one is the secure. We can develop more number of web-based applications without the fear of virus, and also it provide a firewall between network applications and computers. So we can say Java as a secure. And also it is an Java programming mainly used or mainly written with the help of class and object. So without object we cannot write a Java programming language, so that it is called as an object oriented programming language. And also platform independent. Java code is compiled into bytecode that can run on any platform. So that if you are going to write a programming language, that will be converted into bytecode, so that the bytecode is with the help of the bytecode it can be run in any platform, so that it is a platform independence. We can call it as write once and run anywhere. So any type of platform we can run Java. Next one is the garbage collections. Java automatically manage the memory allocations and deallocation of object, because it does not have a constructor or a destructor. Without having destructor, it automatically deallocate the memory. And also robust. Robust is an Java is a reliable and avoid common programming errors like memory leak, pointer arithmetic and buffer overflow. So we can say it as a Java is a robust and also multi-threading, because Java can support concurrent programming by allowing multiple thread of execution in a single process. We can run many number of program in a single process, so it is a multi-threading language and high performance. Because why we can say Java is a high performance means it convert the programming language into bytecode with the help of Java virtual machine. So the bytecode is translated again into the native machine code. So we can say it as a high performance. Next one is the architecture neutral. That means in a C programming, the data type int that occupies 2 bytes of memory for 32-bit architecture and 4 bytes of memory for 64-bit architecture, but it occupies 4 bytes of memory for both 32 and 64-bit architecture. So and also we can say it as a dynamic. It means the classes are loaded on demand. Next one is the next we are going to I'm going to cover the basic concepts of Java. Java was developed by Ms.V.Gomathi at Sun Microsystem in the year of 1995, and it have various types of platform like J2E for enterprise application, J2ME for mobile applications, and Java FX for rich internet application, and also we have a Java J2SE for standardized applications. So that first the Java was named as Oak and it is renamed as Green because Ms.V.Gomathi, while having a cup of coffee nearby his office, and he watching the oak tree when we are trying to name the programming language. So he first named as Oak. And also it is a case sensitive bottom up approach and both compiler and interpreter oriented language. So next one, Java terminologies. We should know the terminologies of Java before learn about the programming language, Java programming language. So Java compiler is used to compile the Java source code into a bytecode, that is in the extension of a dot class extension. Next one is the Java virtual machine. The bytecode can be executed by the Java virtual machine. Next one is the development kit. The development kit is very important because it is used to develop the applications. Next one is the Java runtime environment. It is also very important because if you are install the JRE in our computer, then only we can run our Java program. Without JRE we cannot run. So the main purpose of JRE is only used to run the Java program, and we cannot develop the program because we want to develop a Java program. We have the Java development kit. So that but the JDK, JRE and JVM are independent to each other. Next one is the data type. Data types are used to specify the different values that can be stored in the variable. We have a data type, primitive data types and non-primitive data types. Primitive data types are integer, character, byte, short, int, long, float and double. Non-primitive data types are string, class, interface and arrays. Next one is the escape sequences. A character with the backslash is called a escape sequences. For example, we frequently use a /n that is used to go to the next line. Next one is the type conversion and typecasting. So type conversion is used to convert the data type. That is, we can convert automatically from integer to float with the help of type conversion. So next one is the typecasting. Typecasting is also known as the narrowing conversion. That is, it is used to convert the larger data type into smaller data type. That means if you have a float values, and if you want to convert them into small type of data, for that we can use a typecasting. Next one is the variable. Variable is a container that is used to hold the values while the Java program is executed. So this is the syntax for declaring the variable. Like here int x equal to 10. In this int is the data type. So x is used to hold the value 10. So that we can say x is a variable, because x is we can assign the value 10 to the variable x. So now x used to store the value 10, so that x is a variable. So when we are creating or use the variable, we have to follow some rules. A variable name can consist of capital letters or lowercase letters, and the first character must not be a digit. Java keywords, this is very important. Java keywords cannot be used as a variable name, and variable names are case sensitive. When we are declare at the front of the main function variable, the same variable should be used throughout the program. So we have three types of variable, like local variable, instance variable, static variable. Now I am going to explain with the example. So here the local variable is when we use a variable within the function, that will be called a local variable. And also when the variable is declared as static, that is called a static variable, so that the value cannot be changed throughout the program. Once we fixed m equal to 100, that will be used as 100. Next one is the instance variable. The variable which is used in the main function, that is called an instant variable. So now we have seen that basic concepts of OOPs and features of OOPs, and basic concepts of Java and Java buzzwords. So what is data type, what is variable? So I think you can understand easily if you are go through this PPT. Thank you.